Hi guys, it's the 24th of July 2020 and I'm going to talk about plantain. I've had bleeding gums for a long time now, and I thought I'd do some research on what herbal remedies you can use for bleeding gums. And of course, it was right in my back garden, the wonderful plantain. I mean, I use this herb all the time anyway. I put it on my face, it's a lovely face wash. I make an oil for cuts and bruises, you know, for pain, etc. I've got shoulder pain, it's nice to rub that on your shoulder to help. I use it as an eye wash as well, really diluted for, you know, if I get soap in my eye or whatever, it really soothes it quickly. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about this wonderful plant, really. So yesterday I did some research and found out, of course, you know, plantain is really good for bleeding gums. So I used it twice yesterday. What I did was, what I do anyway, is I gather some plantain from the garden. This is what plantain looks like, you know. Do make sure that you get some advice before you go collecting herbs and using them, because I don't want you to get poisoned or anything like that. So yeah, I gather some plantain in the garden, I blend it with some water, and then I just stick it into a jar, a mason jar. So yeah, I don't bother sieving it. What I use is a tea strainer, and I just use the tea strainer, and then I measure out that little bit there in a glass, like you would, you know, if you're making a cup of tea with some milk. And I top it up with water, and then I just gargle and rinse my mouth with that. I personally think that a lot of our toothpaste is the problem with the bleeding gums, and I really want to make a natural toothpaste. So yeah, I'll probably do another video about that to see if that works. But I know aloe is really good for gums, so I mean I was brushing with a bit of aloe a while ago. But I think I'll keep doing it. I'll keep a health diary anyway, so I write down what I eat on a daily basis for my asthma and also for osteoporosis, because I'm trying to combat that. With the asthma, I've managed to, I've got no phlegm anymore. I've changed to a plant-based diet. I do fall off the wagon sometimes, I'm not that brilliant. But I think by falling off the wagon, I've sort of caused a lot of problems with the osteoporosis, because you just have to keep with the plant-based diet. I don't like cooking, that's my problem. I really don't like cooking, but I have to cook for my daughter. It's all the washing up, isn't it, afterwards? You know what I mean, girls and guys, because some guys have to do it as well. Yeah, so anyway, that's the video, and make sure, as I said before, you get some advice, do your research before consuming any wild plants, because there are some toxic ones out there, and you know, just be careful. So that's all from me today. There's so much more I want to write about this plant. I love it, you know, and also one of my other favourites is Japanese knotweed, which I'm trying to stop councils from using pesticides here in the UK, try and protect our bees, our health, our planet. So any support, I'd really love some support on that to try and stop that, because Japanese knotweed, you can make paper, I make soaps, organic soaps. My friend in America, she's a herbalist, she's going to be making my soaps for us, and we're doing it as a team in the USA, which I'm really excited about. Oh gosh, green electricity, you can create green electricity with Japanese knotweed, which I really want to do. And oh, there's so many things, you know, it's just such a wonderful plant, and the bees love it because it flowers when nothing else does. So any support there, leave comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and please do join my gardening club. I'd love to see your photographs of your garden, what you're foraging for, what you're growing. You know, I just love to hear from you. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Frozen petals from frozen fields, ice cold wind